What's up YouTube? Kara here from Roaming Richardsons. Welcome to part 3, the final part of Overland Expo Mountain West, where I am going to show you all of the cool gear, accessories, and organizational tools that I saw while at the expo. If you need some help with practicality with your rig, this video is for you. I'm going to show you some products that you definitely don't want to miss.
Yeah, so this is the dialed kitchen.
Zoom in on that.
Yep.
I love this light bar.
GetDialed.com.
Okay.
So we're doing a Kickstarter in September, and it's
now,
all
what is a
one.
Kickstarter? I'm old, so I don't know.
Kickstarter. So basically, you're gonna pre-order, and we're gonna ship. So you order in September, and we'll ship in February.
Okay.
And
that's pretty good.
Yeah, everything basically included in the box. So when you get to camp, you basically set the box down. You're gonna open the case. You'll slide out the stove, so the stove just stays right on there. Super quick. You're gonna take the sink and faucet out and clip those on.
And you were just telling me too, this faucet charges with USB.
So these are USB lights and a USB faucet. So this would hook up to like a 5-gallon water jug.
Okay.
And then if we had water going,
it would be flowing.
You're washing hands, you're doing dishes, whatever you're doing.
That's right.
Yeah, and then basically there's a cutting board that clips on the top here. And so you have your work surface, and then you have a dish storage bag. So I'll typically take the things that I want to cook with out, put them in the dish storage bag. I'll clip the cutting board on the top. Then I'm working. Then when I'm all done with the meal, basically going to wash the dishes.
Sure.
Put them in the dish dryer.
Let them air dry.
This can be configured to go either on the case like that or on the stand, so you can run the case on like a tailgate or a picnic table, or you have the stand.
I love, now you're going to laugh when I tell you this, but I love the orange. I love the combo of the black and the stainless.
Yep.
I just think it looks really nice, honestly. I know that's probably not on everybody's priority list.
We definitely, we have an industrial designer who came from Hydro Flask that worked on the product. So we come from automotive and
so he knew.
Already in the space. So we definitely like put energy into the look and the feel and the
And now does the stand come with it?
The stand does come with it.
And I'm noticing it looks like the legs.
Yeah, the legs are fully adjustable.
I'm gonna just get down in here so you can see that. That's
so
nice.
it collapses. It's like basically a single movement. So you would basically unfold it in a single movement, and then each leg is adjustable, so you can get height adjustability.
And then back up so I can get all of it.
Yeah, and then it stores in basically a camp chair size
like a chair in a bag.
Yeah, so you got room for chairs, you got room for the stand.
This is so smart to me because people like me and my husband, we can't really afford these $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 rigs.
Yeah.
But we've got a pickup truck.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and we kind of would like to do something in the bed, and then this is like we can take this in and out. It doesn't have to stay in the truck when we're going to the dump or to work or Walmart.
Yeah. We all have real jobs and real work. Yeah.
So this is really cool. I like it. Thanks so much for talking to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I appreciate it. Okay, so the name of this company is Zarges?
Yes, Zarges.
Zarges.
With a hard G.
Okay, so I said Zarges, it's Zarges.
Right.
All right, yeah, tell me all about it because it looks amazing.
Thank you. So Zarges is a 91-year-old company out of Bavaria, Germany. They've been fabricating aluminum their whole time, and they've made gondola cars for the Alps. They've done a lot of elevation equipment such as ladders, scaffolds, and that's where we get our funny little logo.
I see it. It looks like stairs
it looks like
on the back wall there.
Step. So that's working at height. But what we do here in the U.S. is we deal with these beautiful boxes.
Yeah.
And this is the Zarges box. It's legendary in the industry.
I love the ping pong balls in here.
That's good. So the story there is this box and this box sometimes end up being the choice people have to make in this storage industry, like overlanding. And this box is actually 1,000 cubic inches larger.
Okay.
So the external footprint of this box is about 5,700 cubic inches.
And I see the difference right here on the sign.
Correct.
That's really nice to have that info. She was saying too that these are military grade.
Right.
They can fall off of Humvees and things, and they don't come unlocked.
And they don't get broke.
That's amazing.
And they don't get dented too badly. We'll get to an older case here in a minute.
Sure.
So this box is about 4,700 cubic inches.
Okay.
But as you can see, the amount of storage you get inside is drastically different. There's 600 ping pong balls in both cases, and we have room for about another 200 or 300 here.
So this metal one is significantly deeper and larger.
Absolutely.
But this one has the thicker walls, you were saying.
And that keeps you from getting as much space inside.
Okay.
So we have a smaller footprint, more room inside, and it's 3 pounds lighter.
Wow.
So the next question would be, if we move over this way, are these cases durable?
I'm going to follow him over here so he can show me. Oh my gosh, look at that one. I didn't even notice that one.
This case is almost 30 years old. This case got about 3 million air miles on it.
Wow.
With a ski team technician, Pepe Culver.
Oh, that's
so he's
cool.
he's been a ski tech for a long time.
This is amazing.
He gave us this case so we could have it kind of as a museum piece. So that's kind of the Zarges sales pitch.
I wanted to look at this one here.
Yeah, please.
This is really neat because we were just talking, let me do this. We were just chatting before I started recording about how I have read that some people are having their Starlinks stolen when they're out overlanding. Maybe they get out and go get groceries or something. So the girl before, I was talking to him as well about it, was telling me that this case here, it can lock, and it's like a serious lock system, but it doesn't just lock closed, it also locks to the roof rack as well.
Yes.
You can do. I want to let you show us about the roof racks.
You got it all right.
Okay.
So our roof rack mounting system is very unique. It doesn't take up a lot of extra room on the rack.
Okay.
So you're not giving up a bunch of space to some Garmin mounting system. Basically latches right on there. With the hardware that we provide, you basically can find somewhere in one of these grooves, you're going to find a slot to latch it in.
That's nice.
And that keeps it very secure. We have tamper-resistant hardware that goes with that.
That's
very
what she
similar to
called
the
it.
lug nut.
Yes.
You know, with the clover leaf kind of looking thing.
Sure.
So
Okay.
that makes sure somebody just doesn't come and take the whole thing off the rack.
Yes.
Then once the case is closed, solid.
That is a satisfying sound, isn't it?
You have a nice spot here for a padlock.
Let's see that.
Or we also, as we can see on the case in the back here, we have a key lock system that you can use if you would rather lock it with a key.
Nice.
So once it's in there, nobody's going to run off with it, at least not very easily.
I love the custom cut. She said it's laser cut foam.
Yes.
And this is not like super soft foam. It's pretty firm, which is good.
So
No bounce,
it's
in
a
other
great
words.
observation because a lot of companies use a polyurethane foam,
Which is soft.
and it's very soft, but it also degrades quite rapidly, and it has memory. So once something's been in it a while, it doesn't bounce back.
I see.
This is a polyethylene foam, which we use for all of our military grade applications. It's very durable. It's still plenty of cushioning, but it doesn't have memory, so it always
it'll
pops
bounce back to its original shape.
And we do all of these cavities custom in Charlotte. So if you tell us the item you have that you want to put in your box, we'll make a special insert for it, and you'll have the only one of its kind.
Yeah, that's so cool too. And she said that typically people use them for Starlink quite a bit, and so you guys keep these in stock pretty much.
Yes, this is a standard, quote unquote, standard insert for us.
That is
the Starlink. We have several cases like that are specially designed for particular items.
And now, how much cost-wise would these particular different boxes be? So this one,
the Starlink case is $596.
Okay.
The case that it goes in is $378, and these all come with a limited lifetime warranty.
That's a good deal, to be honest.
We don't usually get cases back, but
well, I would say not after you had this 30-year-old one over there.
Exactly. We never see them again. So you start with this, what we call in the fluid form.
Okay.
Soft panel. You nestle down your payload, whatever it might be. In this case,
nice.
it's a blue gun. You take a vacuum on it. You can use a shop vac over this.
Okay. And of course, every man has that in the garage.
Works pretty well. And now that will keep that form as long as you want.
And then it goes in here.
But if you decide you don't like this gun anymore,
pull the plug.
You let the air back in.
That's amazing.
And then you can change and put whatever you want in the case. So cut foam is great.
Yeah.
But it's limited to whatever you cut it for.
But
this is infinitely convertible.
That's really, and I was looking at this case over here. I was telling him that my husband might be interested in going hunting out west, him and his dad and brothers. And so I noticed the bigger case over there. Can it be bought with this same system?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's really nice because that's more shotgun, rifle.
Yeah, we have takedown shotgun. We have one for an AR, one for.
You got everything then.
Single rifle pistols.
They have thought of everything. I noticed too, being a woman, you have some in different colors. So of course I noticed that.
Man alive, great!
So
I'm glad
how many colors do you have?
We.
Oh, I see down here. Okay.
Yeah, we have.
Can do a color wrap. Oh, you're fine.
We have a color wrap with 6 different sizes available. Colors. I'm sorry, 6 different colors, and then
they stack.
Also do some limited runs of. Yeah, thank you for that. We also do limited runs occasionally with painted cases. So that top one is black. The one below it is the vinyl wrap kit that's represented here on this.
Yeah, I think I would want the white, but then I'd probably get it dirty. That would be.
Well, but then you can wash it.
That's true. You're exactly. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for talking to me. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Zarges, right?
Zarges.
I'm going to keep saying it wrong.
Not Jess.
Zarges. All right, check out their website. Like Target?
Yeah, www.zargesusa.com.
That doesn't rhyme.
No, not really at all.
I'm joking. I'm kidding.
But it was fun.
That's right. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. Check out their stuff for sure.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. I'm here at Attack Pack, and I was just telling this lovely gentleman that I have been taking shooting lessons from my best friend's husband. And which was the belt that you showed me a second ago? This one?
That's that one.
Okay. Oh, look, he's got an epoxy river table. Look at you. My husband would love that. Anyway, this is, that weighs nothing. And it's super stiff. So he was showing me how you can put your holster and your mag holders and all of that on it for when you go out in the woods. But anyway, I know my shooting coach will love this. He's got all the padded belts. It looks like everything's military grade, of course.
That's high quality for sure.
Yeah, but check their stuff out. Attack Pack. You can get all the accessories that you hook on everything. They've got their mag pouches, even for rifles and stuff. He said a tourniquet will even fit in one of the slots. They've got the vest and everything. Sadly, you're going to go out in the middle of nowhere. You're going to have protection. It just is what it is.
Pack size and simply the pack.
I am here at Up Top Overland, and I got to be honest, this is really neat. This is a flatbed they've added to the back of this Tacoma that they've jacked up and everything. But look how tall this is. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see just how tall this is. Basically a lift kit, but for your rooftop tent, essentially. So let me turn it around. So I am 5'9", or just a hair under. You can see how tall it is behind me. And my husband and I have just a regular truck, just an F-150. And this is what really caught my eye here, because we have thought about doing truck bed camping. And I can't believe how tall that is. I've got to ask what the height is, not of like the top of the tent, but the top of the up top rack, because that is nice. Let me get some close-ups of it. Looks like they have one of those Zarges boxes mounted to the roof. Toured that earlier. Had a really good conversation with them. Those boxes are amazing, but you got plenty of spots to mount water or gas or whatever you need here. But look at the space. Let me turn it around again so you can see just how tall this is. So here's me That is giant. I love it. But it's not like so tall that it's obnoxious or anything. It's just, I mean, I could easily just sit like in a beach chair, one of those low to the ground beach chairs or something in that if I wanted to. So up top, Overlanding. Be sure to check them out. They got a show special at 15% off. Next, I think I'm going to head over here to Garmin. We have actually considered investing in Garmin satellite phones for when we are in national parks. A couple days ago, since I'm here in town, I went to Estes in Rocky Mountain National Park, and I hiked up to Emerald Lake, which we've hiked that trail a couple times before, once in the winter and also in the fall. The winter one we have on the channel. Anyway, I was without service for a while, which kind of made Dwayne nervous. It was my very first solo hike that I've ever done. And I only was comfortable because I'd done it before with him twice. And it was pretty crowded with a lot of families or retired people. So I never once ran into anyone that really made me uncomfortable. However, there have been times where we have no service, and I've wondered if we shouldn't have a satellite phone. So let's take a look at what they've got here for their products on that. You're a mountain biker who wants metrics tailored to your ride. Ooh, full color trail maps too. This one's new. That's neat. Golly, Garmin is such a cool company, man. Got a chronograph. These watches are massive. They'd be way too big for my wrist, but my husband could probably do that. I see the satellite phones right here. They're talking, so I don't want to interrupt and ask somebody to move, but there they are. Okay, so here's the Mini 2. This is the one that I want. So let's look at what it says. You want to add peace of mind to your adventures without adding weight. Compact satellite communicator. Makes it easy to stay in touch. Two-way messaging, 24/7 interactive SOS. You can share your location with people. Yeah, that's what we definitely need to invest in that for sure, as much hiking as we do. I didn't realize that they had so many watches. This one's new. You have an Enduro. I love this green color. Of course, I'm always noticing colors. I probably annoy everyone at home with that, but I don't care. You'll get over it. Yeah, these are great. So I'm here at Midnight Forest. He was telling me that that's named after the Teddy Roosevelt situation where they were kind of in a little bit of a political battle. That's where the name came from. But anyway, so basically they've got water tanks that you can mount. I'll show you the one that's mounted here on the back of his Jeep. And these water tanks will run through this special, it's actually a rechargeable, let me get down and get it. It's a rechargeable pump essentially, and it creates, he said, consistent pressure as you use this, which would be great for an outdoor shower or just to hose off your gear and things. So he was saying that this rechargeable system here is good enough to last for 3 8-gallon containers before it would need to be recharged again. But anyway, he was saying that, a lot of pressurized shower and water systems, they start to lose pressure when the level goes down. This one keeps the exact same pressure. He said it's 60 psi. So if you are taking a shower or hosing off gear and whatnot, it will not lose pressure even when it's starting to get low in water. So that's actually a really nice feature. And then they also offer, it looks like, you said this one is the fly fishing. Okay, this one's the fly fishing one. I'm going to get down here to the end. Oh, there you go. You can see them in there. And then up there on the top is, okay, so up here is the spinning rod locker, he said. So I'll get a view of that. So a couple of fishing rod storage containers, and of course they would keep your fishing rods safe from weather and denting and all of that. But the water systems are what really caught my attention here. Check them out again, Midnight Forest. Taking a look here at Vice Outfitters. So it's a drawer system, but check out this texture that's on here. It's like a hexagonal texture, but this setup he has is crazy. He's got a rooftop tent that folds out, big ladder, and he's got all his drawers and whatnot, and the truck bed. Big enough to hold golf clubs and everything. That's really nice. You can see more of them over here. Hey, is it all right if I get a close-up of that stuff? Okay, I love the texture.
Thank you.
Yeah, what is the texture?
So it's a hex ply, so it's a
Okay.
multi-bridge plywood with a phenolic film that they put on at the factory.
Nice. I like the hexagon pattern too, so that's cool. That makes it more scratch resistant, I'm sure, so very cool. Gosh, that's deep. Oh, I love this. Did you make these yourself?
I do, yeah. Yes.
Wow. So smart to do the drawer system underneath where you're sleeping. Otherwise,
great.
it's wasted space.
Yes, totally. And smaller cars like this one here, like you really want to try to maximize as much space.
That's
as
right.
possible.
Absolutely. I know.
We really try to target cars that people already have.
Yeah.
Make them more car camping accessible.
Absolutely. And then I wanted to
that's
ask
fine.
you this. So anytime I see these, I'm always concerned as a woman because I know that I am. Let's get his reaction. I know that I am like a muscly beast, right? And I look like I bench press 500 pounds.
Yes,
Yeah, right.
100%.
So how do you get these out? Like say you need to have the car back to do regular, normal, everyday stuff. How does this removal process work?
Yeah, so there's a few things to note on that question.
Okay.
The sleep section, which goes in front of the drawer system,
Okay.
is light and can be removed in seconds.
Okay.
The idea is pull that out when you're not using it, throw it in your garage, and pop the seats back up in your second row. You get your car
Sure.
back. If
Okay.
you need to fully remove the drawer system, that's easy as well. You can
Oh,
fully-
I see. You can leave the drawers
Yes.
and just remove. Okay, so the heavier drawers can just stay.
Exactly. So
You
the
still
idea
have that.
is-
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, the whole idea is keep the drawers in your trunk. They can stay there permanently.
Sure.
Remove that sleep section when you need the second row back.
Nice.
Garage, and
That's the
pieces here.
that solves it right there. Because I was thinking, how do you get this out? Okay.
We use super light, and it's easy to pull out. Yeah.
Okay, he says it's super light. I'm gonna lift it. I'm gonna lift
is.
it. Me and my old lady
Try.
self. Let's see what I think here. Okay, it is.
Yeah, it's
it
pretty
is
light.
very light. It's not bad. If I can lift it,
One hand,
then a 10-year-old
pinch.
can lift it.
Exactly.
Yes. So, well, thank you so much.
yeah.
I love it. Even though I'm not a big fan of the curse word on the name brand, this choker is big, and I love that it has a floor. That floor likely has a drain in it where it'll just drain downhill for you with a pipe you can direct. I bet if I had to guess. They're talking right now, or I'd ask, but that's awesome. That's a big shower. Golly, I guess that's at least 3 by 3, 3 feet by 3 feet. And it's tall too, so your bigger guys can have the privacy they need, which is nice. Okay, this is hilarious. Rooftop tent. And you have a slide. It's for a dog, so a dog can get up into, it's called rough ramps. That is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I got to get a better view of it. This is awesome. This is great. Look at that. It is called rough ramps. Oh my gosh. I just need that for my regular car. Goodness. Oh, Adventure Tool. Okay, I see.
It's all handmade in Colorado.
Okay. It's a Adventure Tool Company. It's all handmade in Colorado, she said. That's great. This is neat. Got this wood panel cooler. I just heard him say that it's got dual zones on the inside and nobody else is doing that. Let's take a look.
How big is the gas? So this is a 1,536 watt hour battery with an 1,800 watt.
That is neat. It's a really pretty cooler too. Here's a smaller one here. This one, they've got it plugged into a power bank. But yeah, I mean, how nice is this? Seriously. Let's see how much. It's got a price on it. No price. Oh, here we go. So they are pretty expensive, but I mean, geez, 60 liters. That's huge. Yeah, I like that. here at Pool Kitchen, and they have got some products right here I've never seen before. Maybe they have existed for a while, I don't know. You know when you cook, you're camping and you cook and you got leftovers and you can't really heat them up over an open flame because most of the Tupperware is plastic or glass. Theirs are stainless steel. Look at this. That is awesome. Got your silicone lid, the pull tab. They even have smaller ones. What a great idea. There's stainless steel plates and everything to heat up whatever you need. 23-0 has a big booth here. You gotta see this. This is my favorite product so far that I've seen. It's a doghouse. That's amazing. Let's see how much it is. A wolf den. That is so cute. I love that. Their rooftop tents are very popular. Pretty spacious too, and of course it has this awning that comes out, but really good company as well. Got the 23-0 shower over here. I know several people who have those. It's a really big shower. This one has a roof on it, which is smart. So you can still shower even if the weather isn't great, or if there are people camping uphill from you. You don't want them seeing down into your shower, so. Okay, this is hilarious. Las Vegas Overlanding Company. Look at this. That is awesome. That is funny. Unknown fun fact. I love Duluth Trading's clothes. Every pair of overalls that they have. Check out how cute this booth and the overalls are. Seriously. So I have been looking at this pair of overalls and this pair online for quite a while. They're pretty expensive. They're $100, but they might have a show deal. If they do, y'all don't tell my husband. I may be going home with them. So apparently, if you do the most curls with this recovery pack, at the end of the day, you get a free one. If only my husband were here, because he could probably do 60 of those. That's the same weight he works out with all the time at home. Dwayne, you gotta take off work, man. We could have got something for free with your muscles, finally. They could come to good use. I just realized that this says Overland-ish. That's really funny. That would describe us. But it's an insulated tent, and it's actually very big. And when you go in, you've got a ton of room in here. This is huge. Not sure on the size, but it's probably 12 to 15 feet across. Overland-ish base camps, the brand. I like that. Even has the separate bug screen zip. I walked by this booth yesterday, and I just didn't have time to stop before the storm started to come in, but Born Outdoor. It's like a sleeping pad. Says it fits any 30-inch wide, 3 to 5 inch thick sleeping pad. And you add your sheets into it. You add your quilt, and then you roll it up, and it's compact and easy to carry. So this would be really good for tent camping of any kind, honestly, on the ground or rooftop tents. But he's got one laid out right here, so I'm going to show you that. I'm wondering if it's waterproof. It kind of felt like it might be. So it looks like you can buy pillows, little miniature pillows from them as well. That's really neat. Born Outdoor. All right, 4x4 Colorado rooftop tents. Really like these colors, man. Got a big awning. These are beautiful. Goodness. Again, 4x4 Colorado. Yeah. That's neat. They actually have a travel trailer over here. I'm going to go take a look at it. Oh, this is a Sasquatch travel trailer. You can look and see their Bigfoot looking, Sasquatch looking logo. and they put the tent on top of it. There's your rooftop tent. I'll at least hold the GoPro up into it, might as well. Okay. Got some propane, everything. So they're combining with Sasquatch. So one thing I like about Sasquatch is their kitchens. They are crazy organized, but they're also really attractive kitchens. So you got all this cabinetry, sink and stove. Then you've got your refrigerator, and it folds back into the kitchen. I'm at Goose Gear, and they have got, looks like this is custom fit, like kitchens and bedding systems and everything. And of course, they have their mascot here. What's his name?
Her name is Taz.
Taz. It's a girl. I'm sorry. All right. Hi, Taz. Taz is walking on, I assume that's a bed platform.
Yeah.
Looks like it's pretty modular, too, so that's cool. That's beautiful. I love the wood. I want to go get footage of the metal one, too. So, thank you. All right, so over here in the back of this 4Runner, they've got like a metal system and whatnot, and you can see you can pull the drawers out. Really nice to have it where you can pull it in and out. You can see him talking to another customer over there. They also have it in this Jeep Rubicon. Looks like they even have it where it goes all the way in to here for storage. They just did a backseat delete and removed that, and you can see how modular it is. I'll go around to the back as well once the crowd clears out a little bit, so you can kind of see the system here. I'll just get the back side of them, but you can see the drawers, everything pulls out and then pushes right back in. I'm here at Moscow Moto, and as you can see, their motorbikes, their motorcycles are very unique, excellent quality. They are meant to go off-roading, as you can see, since it says backcountry. So one of my friend's husbands actually leads group rides and things on bikes like this. He had to apply, though, to be a part of the group because he wants to make sure that everybody is up to par and can safely go, on all terrains that he takes them on. But these bikes are certainly cool. But check him out. The company is Backcountry Expeditions. Tell him Kara sent you, and he will give you a 0% discount. Haha, just kidding. Oh no. I think I have found somewhere my husband would never leave. This is hilarious. Look at all this. It's like an obstacle course for remote control vehicles. You got rocks and bridges. This would be a good business idea, actually. I bet little boys from everywhere would come. Check out this hill that they can drive it up. This is the name of the company. This is a mini crawler. He said it starts at 150.
TRX 4M.
Oh my gosh.
And then over here we got the full-size tent scale TRX 4.
And I see that you have the Varsity Blues truck.
Oh yeah.
That's what that is, isn't it?
And they got all the features that you would want in a regular off-road vehicle, a full-size. So they got remote locking differentials.
Oh my gosh.
2-speed transmission, cruise control. Drag brake, trail brake.
How much are the bigger ones? What's the cost on those?
Those start at $300 and they'll go all the way up to $700 for the 6x6 Mercedes G-Wagon.
I want to see whatever this Ram is doing here. What in the world? I guess they're just showing you what all it can do. He's getting ready to climb the hill, boys and girls. Wow. They may be letting people test drive stuff. I don't know. Here comes another one. Holy crap, please don't flip over while I'm standing here videoing. Oh my gosh, he just scared me to death. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you found some products that you liked and maybe you want to check out further online. Be sure to look at the description below for more information on those particular items. Do also check out part 1 and part 2 in this series about Overland Expo Mountain West. Part 1 is all about one-piece rigs, including earth roamer, rugged luxury, and much more. Part 2 is about campers and trailers, and both of these videos can be found on our channel. Have a great day, and as always, God bless.